This is the G-300ML-1, basically the military spec series for this G300 G-Shock watch. There are so many variants of this already, called the DW1600MS, the most popular. This is just another version, round in shape, much smaller. Well, that depends on how you view it, but it is much more compact in my opinion, and it has a little bit more functions in comparison to the 69 or 5600 series G-Shock watch. This model was released in 2010 at only a retail price of 13,000 Japanese yen only, and like you guys could already see from the color, it is focusing on being stealthy. So what's so special about this series, this military spec series? Like any of those 6900 or 5600, you'll have a special, I believe, module number stamp, in this case on the band keeper over here, 3750, and that, just numbers, but I gotta say it adds character to the watch and make it look much cooler, and that is obviously to represent the module number for the watch, which could be seen from the backplate. So 3750 on top, the module, the engine that powering the watch, which didn't have a lot of functions. I'll run through those afterwards. This is the reference number G-300ML, stainless steel back Japan movement, cased in Thailand. It still has 200 meter water resistant like any G-Shock, and obviously shock absorbing structure, but there's no anti-magnetic structure built in here. I gotta say, for being stealthy, this guy is doing a great job at it. Not even you or me, the owner, can see the digital display down there. The hands are fine, I could see it over in a minute. It could glow in the dark though, but the digital display at daytime is very hard to see unless you turn on the EF backlighting, that is at nighttime. This watch didn't have any auto light feature, so you're gonna need to press the light button all the time, and then it will glow in blue-green EL, which is nice, which is also, I gotta say, much more stealthier in comparison to using an LED backlight. For example, once you turn on an LED backlight, your stealthiness just goes away. In this case, pretty cool, it fits with the main concept. At hometown right now, it is showing me the time and also the day. I could change this day display to date display instead. Next function will be world time, so you could just cycle through all of them. 27 cities, 29 time zones. Next you'll have a countdown timer to only 60 minutes and a stopwatch to only 60-minute range, but 1 over 100 seconds precision. So not a lot of timing range, but for a stealthy or military spec kind of watch, I could understand, when you're going out on a mission, for example, you don't want to spend too much time. It's usually only 10 minutes, 20-minute tops kind of operation or a mission. So the timing that they register in here, I guess, fits with the original idea. If you want more for the stopwatch or timer, you're gonna need to get other models, not this guy, of course. You do have alarm though, plus signal or hourly chime, 5 of them with snooze function, and back to hometown. Pretty basic watch. This dial over here, just in case you are wondering, is for seconds or graphics only. And in this case, I bought mine in used condition, so you could see there's a scratch on it. Despite having a really large glass cover on top, they still have scratch. So, you know what? Let's do some change. I'm gonna change this to this guy over here. I have another G300 series. This is a good example to show to you guys that this watch break quite easily. Not break from exterior elements. It is actually from the interior part. The interior constructions, from my experience, didn't last that long. So speaking about the battery, if the battery runs out, you're gonna need to swap this right away, which gonna cost you quite a lot because it used 2 SR927 battery. So there's that. And if you didn't swap the battery right away, it will leak and your watch will just be dead. You cannot find replacement parts anymore. And if you do find parts, normally it won't worth fixing the watch itself because it is not that expensive. So you know what, I'm gonna change the glass right now, so let's try and do it. much better. Now for the fit, this is how it will be like for my 15.5cm circumference wrist. This is not the first time I wear this watch on the channel, so this shouldn't be a huge surprise, which is great. The fit is incredibly good for my 15.5cm circumference wrist, and because the color is in all black matte finishing, I gotta say it looks very cool. It's only the fact that it breaks quite easily from the inside that really bothers me a lot when I own something like this. But if that is not your concern, or if the price is worth it, since the used market price for this is not that expensive, so try to look them up. Go to buy.jp down in the description box, or to Amazon. All the links that I found, I'll include them down in the description box alongside with the specs as well, so you could check them out before you make your final purchase decision.